I'm still very unsure how to feel about these drafts, at least from SMG. Yeah, I want to see it work. It just feels so, it feels so left field that I don't know how they're going to make it work. No mid ward either for SMG actually. Both wards placed in the side lanes from the side of SMG. So they've opted to not give Moon a ward. I suppose the Ricky, he doesn't really need it. Impaled out. They've got the stun on Rogi. A lot of damage as well. The bounty rune going their way. And Rogi looks like he is set to fall. And Mizu, he will go ahead and take it on the puck. So the offlane puck off to a great start in terms of that bonus gold. He's not really going to be able to do that now. He may still make it in time, but Alacrity, he's already there to try and secure. And he will get unlucky. Moon, he gets lucky at top lane. Does take the illusion rune away from the Lash. It is going to mean that you are left with an empty bottle on Alacrity. However, bot lane, KP, and a drain is there. In your dream, one more Lucent Beam will do it. Does he have the range? Yeah, he does. It's a very nice, valuable kind of pick off there for In Your Dream. And
definitely playing a bit greedier, taking these stacks away from In Your Dream down the line. Up top, Raji.
It's going to be fine, it looks like. Mizu's now the one in danger as he tries to orb away, but what an Earth Spike. Fu. Yeah. Lines it up as the orb is flying in. Mizu, he's still just going to try and waiting rift past the tree line, but Moon does have the quelling. The tricks of the trade will be enough. They get a very nice kill now onto the puck.
There is a smoke play coming out from GXR though. Alacrity gonna look to line up his shots. Moon would be a very good target to take.
And they might just find him. They need a stun though. Dust is out. Alacrity, he's gonna land the splitter. I didn't think he'd get away with that. Bramble's there as well. Now the Impale Paulison. He lines up an even better Impale than Arfu did just then. And Alacrity cleans them both up. Bot lane, they're gonna try and pressure KP. He was trying to go for a bit of a chase. And it looks like it's going to backfire him. And now as Mizu and In Your Dream are going to chase him down. Lucent Beam's there. They have the Brambles out and they'll get rid of the Chaos Knight. He'll stick charge, but it's not going to matter. Mizu is still going to be able to take the kill. Very important not to lose map control when you've got an Arc Warden on your side. And you do want all the map space you can get to really be able to get that initial farm up on this Arc Warden. And even with the Midas up, he wants the bits of travel there. He wants the Maelstrom before he can really get active. And now Moon is going to get caught. He breaks the coil. Brambles are there with the fear out. They should be able to burst him down in time. They'll get him. A nice impel there from Paulison to boot. And Rogi, he'll be chased down. He might just make it out as the orb will not connect. Now, can they turn? Stun out is going to connect onto the puck with the Earth Spike and the follow-up. They will get him. Alacrity, though, has rotated now and is going to chase down KP. The CK in danger as the stun. It is going to land on two. They got MidONE as well on Arfu. He is going to drop to boot. Alacrity does finally drop, but what does it matter? You've basically wiped them already. He helped kid off 3 targets. As now Rogi's going to be in danger. Moon does come back in. The Bedlam. It's not going to be enough for Moon. He does get a return onto johnxfire as he'll chase down Paulison. Paulison does turn around for an Impale. But he won't have enough damage to get through to the next assassin. And that definitely was a favorable trade in the end towards the side of GXR.
I'm surprised.
In fact, it's not even over. They got another Dream Call up. Moon, he stuck around. He just respawned, but it looks like he is going right back to the grave. As Mizu, has he gone too far? Hex Stun is there. Alacrity, though, is going to be out to back him up. They will not lose their puck.
Maybe he felt strong with a Maelstrom up. He's still very vulnerable without any other items up, and the commitment coming through from GXR is too much. In fact, they're still going. They're invading that jungle now.
That they are. Paulson, going to be careful. Alacrity, Splitter, not going to be on the mark, so instead they'll go for the Terrorize, but they are going to lose Paulson. That KP now looking for a chase onto the Leshrac. Does get the stun out, but they're going to have to try and settle for this Dark Willow instead. And johnxfire, he's going to get fingered down. MidONE, the one to take the kill on the Arc Warden. And now it's just going to be a 1k net worth the way of GXR. So it is closing back in. As it looks like they're going to try and keep the fight up onto KP. Reality Rift is there. However, the Splitter is going to be there to follow up from Alacrity. And now KP is going to drop on the CK and Arfu. He's going to try and TP, and they do have the coil. They will lock him down through the TP, and that's going to be another double kill the way of GXR.
They might look to leverage that, but for now, more than satisfied just keeping the farm game up. There's no real network lead coming out here for GXR just yet. 1k lead up, mainly down to the fact that Moon and KP are lagging behind more so than anything else. Although,
Bottom lane, KP has been caught out again. Quite deep in that off lane, and Paulson, he does have Spike Carapace. Problem is, KP's got nothing to throw out to activate it, so Paulson will just keep up. Vendetta Strike will be enough damage. They will get the kill, but top lane. johnxfire's gonna drop on the Dark Willows. They do at least get a support for KP's life. Definitely not the greatest trade in the world for SMG, but it's all about buying enough time for MidONE on that Arc Warden. In fact, now, inYourdreaM, he's been caught out. Moon's there, however, Eclipse is out. He's gonna try and fight back, but he is all alone. They are gonna throw everything out, and they will get him. Dream Coil though, Moon is gonna die to the Orb of Mizu. Still a great trade out from SMG. They'll be happy with that. Immediately back off, and
I'd say they do have a couple of ways with their spell damage, although MidONE.
oh, MidONE. Impel Paulson, he actually connected on both of them. He lined it up perfectly. And Arfu's already gone. MidONE. Ouch. Loses his real life. Not just the Tempest double. Moon is going to try and follow up and trade some kills here. Paulson might just drop. No, the neutral cap. It took the tricks to the trade attacks, but it won't matter. Or maybe it will as Moon now. He gets caught out. He's been leashed. Can they take him out? Yeah, they certainly can as johnxfire. He even found KP.
SMG is going to have to smoke up now. They've got split back up. They can look to make a play with Moon.
If they can. Mid lane, Spike Carapace is there. Alacrity, he's been baited in. Eclipse is out, however, Arfu, he's already gone. They're going to try and jump onto KP, but KP's got a Paulson down as inYourdreaM with the BKB, and now the Dream Coil. They've got the Arc Warden MidONE. He's still trying, but he is going to drop as KP now. He cannot sustain his HP. A triple kill out for inYourdreaM. And it looked bad at the start. In fact, it might still be bad as Arfu. He does at least get Alacrity, but it is going to cost him his own life. Moon gets a sleeping dart out now on Mizu. He's going to try and follow up, but the Yule Scepter's there from johnxfire. That'll make it so Moon cannot commit for the kill.
That just causes SMG to immediately panic on their initiation. Like, they had to respond quick. It looked good, but it didn't line up in the heroes they wanted to pin down. And if Paulson's allowed to do that...
Impel's there. They've got the Ricky. Alacrity is going to make it just in time for the Yule Scepter, and now the stun, but he's going to help around in Moon. He might be able to turn around and fight, but no, the Dream Coil is going to lock them down, but it won't matter. They'll have the damage. There goes Yeleshrak as now Moon tricks the trade out. He's going to try and run, but inYourdreaM does secure the killers. Now Arfu has been spotted. Primal Split is out, but inYourdreaM, he's already on a double kill. Moon did buy back. They're going to try and reinitiate now as johnxfire. He'll get caught out, but he does get the Yule Scepter in time. Get the stun. So in the end, SMG, they still come out on top as Rogi. He's going to find the big one. He found inYourdreaM, but the buyback is there now. Sleeping Dart onto Mizu, but there's the Eclipse. inYourdreaM going to try and fight back. A big stun there from the Impel from the Nyx Assassin, but MidONE, he's in the bubble. They can't hit their attacks on him. inYourdreaM, he's in trouble now, as there's the Aghanim Scepter out from KP. inYourdreaM, he can't survive. He's going to die MidONE. He'll get a triple kill on the Arc Warden. And Paulson, he's still trying to be sneaky, but he has also been caught. A full team wipe now from SMG, and that's a big one. The buybacks, they end up paying off.
And for the Luna, it's a massive issue. All these evasion sources coming through with a smoke screen, with a bubble. She needs an MKB, and Roshan, it's not going to take too long here from SMG.
Oh, it certainly isn't. They're trying to make their way over to fight this one out. Orb is going to be there, but no. They don't orb in. Moon, he took the Aegis himself on the Ricky, and now maybe try to go for a fight.
I wonder if he's going to get the Ballista if this game goes late, right?
Oh, let's hope it doesn't go that late.
You never know with an Arc Warden. Still, GXR, back foot now. Less than 1k lead mid defense.
Yeah, Arfu out with the finger. Moon is there. Tricks the trade onto inYourdreaM. Force stuff? No, it's not out. Dream Coil is going to lock three of them down, though. It's going to be a nice time to turn around and get that Aegis out from Moon as KP. He broke the leash. He's going to end up going down. And now maybe they can find the Ricky a second time as Moon. He'll try to blink strike away and does barely make it out. But they've lost the Aegis already. And to make matters worse, SMG, they have the CK Aghanims. So it's even worse than usual. Like, it just feels like you'll never be able to leave your base at this point, or never leave your own half of the map. Sleeping Dart, but Moon's been caught. Terrorizer's there. They're going to blow him up. Just a bit too excited there from our Ricky, as now Arfu split Earth, or rather stun, is not going to land. Mizu's in. Dream Coil is already expended though. His Aeon Disc is going to proc. There's Alacrity. That is a lot of damage up from this Arc Warden. Alacrity's forced to BKB up and just run. He might need to try and turn now. MidONE, he's forced to BKB on his own. inYourdreaM's going to try and go for a bit of a chase, but KP, he's waiting for that BKB to end. Eclipse is there. Is it going to matter? They've got Arfu, they've got Roger. MidONE, he gets left behind. An ultra kill out from inYourdreaM. He times the Eclipse perfectly.
You can see Paulson just scouting around still, doing next things.
KP and Arfu going to be around, so he does get this information. Might be able to just snipe them. Arfu, no, they missed the impale. Now the finger's out. Bramble's not going to be there in time, and KP immediately just runs. Terrorized though? No, it's going to be avoided. Blink is there. They know he's in the tree line somewhere, and Paulson is going to find him. He might die for this. It'll still be well worth it, and maybe not even death. Paulson just barely survives. In the meantime, they are pushing in the bot tier 2.
But it's always a bit of a risk into the double itself, as the damage output is pretty darn high. Paulson might be in for a nasty surprise with the double damage on Moon.
He's almost got the Vendetta up. There it is, Sleeping Dart's there. JoeCam's going to jump in, but the immediate Hex is out, and now the Earth Spike is out onto the Nyx Assassin. So you've got inYourdreaM to try and help out, and he's almost killed off Rogi on the Panda. The Brewmaster's going to try and run, but Rogi looks like he is dead. And meanwhile, on the backside, Arfu, he's gone. Onto Moon now they go. They're still going to try and fight with the Arc Warden, but is it going to be enough? Moon, he's blink striking out of there. Looks like he's going to be fine. Another Sleeping Dart as well. Into the stun. They've locked down Alacrity. They'll get a Leshrac for their trouble. So it all works out in the end from SMG. Well, maybe not. They might not scout it, but the Spark Wraiths should still get that information. And there you go. Now MidONE knows it's up. GXR, they're in a bit more of a difficult position now as the Sleeping Dart is out again from Moon. Stuns are there as well. Nice Earth Spike catching out two of them. They've already got Arfu down. inYourdreaM actually cut off Arfu, but Mizu is going to die. And now with the Rift in, the KP going to control up inYourdreaM, but the Eclipse is out. Moon's been caught by Paulson. He's going to drop in the backside, and somehow the fight evens out as they will continue the chase onto the Nyx Assassin, but a nice terrorize in the backside. Doesn't matter though. Rogi's gonna die, as well as Paulson, so another even trade. GXR, they are still standing their ground.
They still have their outpost because no tier 2s are there. They can still fight here, they can still re-engage, but it's too slow.
No, it's way too late. Shards, someone's gonna pick it up. I think inYourdreaM does take it.
Split Earth, really good tool for the high ground defense and for chain stunning. With the Bramble Maze, with the Cursed Crown can line up. I might use a lone mid, has to be cautious. So there's a lot of heroes there from SMG.
He's feeling much more confident though. He's got that BKB and Satanic up. Paulson's also feeling quite confident because Arfu's been caught with his pants down and he's going to drop it now. Moon, he's been silenced up. That is a long duration. He'll get the smoke screen. Is it going to matter? Not quite. They do get through the Ricky's HP.
Paulson, he lives. Oh,
Paulson does live.
With an 11k lead, they should start feeling comfy about the possibility of a high ground push. They're just being really cautious because, again, the Arc Warden split push is scary. SMG are smoked up for the defense, though.
Yeah, oh, but they found a nice target. Alacrity is going way too far, has lost the Aegis. Terrorize also going to be kind of wasted. Because now Alacrity, he's going to pop his BKB and try to go for the fight. Sleeping Dart. Let's see what target that was on. In fact, no, it was Paulson. They caught out the Nyx. inYourdreaM gonna try and fight, but now the Hex is out. MidONE, he's got the Scythe device up, but they're gonna try and turn now with the Eclipse Moon. He gets taken down again, and they found the Arc Warden. They found MidONE. They'll get through his BKB. They'll take him down. KP, he's gonna try and run on the CK, but he's probably also dead.
Oh my god. MidONE doesn't have buyback.
It's not going to do too much. It only delays by a few seconds as now they're onto the top racks and GXR. This is a very difficult game for them, but it's going to mean at least 2 lanes of barracks. On the brighter side, they can't get the 3rd lane. but they might be able to get tier 4 towers. That's exactly what they're going to try for. They'll really realize that MidONE doesn't have the buyback now, and they'll try to commit all the way with the Diabolic Edict and the Glaives just bouncing all around. Aghanim Scepter pop from KP. He's going to try and fight. They'll jump in on Alacrity on that Leshrac, but it doesn't look to be enough. The Rift is there for KP. He's going to drop it now, Moon. He dives to the Glaives. Rogi is trying to run, but he's only got one Bruling left, and this game is looking very over. There's no buybacks left. They're onto the Ancient, and that's it. They call it GG. GXR.
Oh.
They just look so darn good. At least today.
Fountain farm.
They've been, yeah, they'll dive the fountain. MidONE to die one more time before this game ends.
Oh my god, it looked like SMG was starting to build up there, but then they kept caught out a couple of times. I think I'd lean towards GXR still. I think inYourdreaM Terrorblade is really scary. SMG's lanes do look good, and their damage output's really good. They have to play fast. Yeah, he can play with range. Just use the Arc Lightning to clear out creep waves, get some good harassment off. Has the static field for that HP tickle as well every time he casts a spell. So he's going to have to watch. They do get first blood though.
Yeah, they get Policy. Turns out that salve didn't really do enough. Meanwhile, MidONE trying to chase down the courier. Mizu trying to micro it around, but eventually MidONE, he is going to be able to find it and get that nice bonus gold for the team.
The lead, despite the CS disparity, isn't that big for SMG. Less than 1k early on. No big commitments just yet, no support rotations. They're just looking to outplay each other in the side lanes. Get a solid start, although down mid.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup if they can get it. Alacrity though, he had stick charge, is going to try and fight back for the split earth. It doesn't land on anyone. Is it going to matter? He does get one. He almost found Moon. Had that stun landed, he would have gotten a double.
You're still happy about getting that kill though, as you get the EXP, but Alacrity gets to leave lane. He's going to start to be active on the sides now.
Yeah, he wants to try and help out inYourdreaM by going after KPs. They get the Pulse Nova off and the Edict. They land the stun. Not quite, but KP's still in a lot of danger. Not quite enough, though, because Moon's here to try and help out. And Alacrity, he might die a secondary time, and he does. Arfu gets him with the Dragon Slave. Yeah, I mean, they can just go for the easy trade out here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's going to be a rotation here for Moon. He's going to spot out inYourdreaM. Now, he's invis right now, so they don't even know he's behind them. He's going to show now the Sentry Warden. They don't really want to be here anymore, but inYourdreaM, he's got nowhere to go. He doesn't have Sunder up either, so he's just going to drop, and now SMG can just smother the side of GXR as Mizu. He's a DK, but he's not that tanky when it comes to having a Zeus on the map. Still trying to get out, but KP's going to have the vision, and Moon will find himself another kill on this Zeus. He needs the space to farm desperately, but SMG, they just continue to run at GXR and make it very uncomfortable to farm that jungle, and now they look towards that mid-tier 1 tower. Polison's around to try and defend. Meanwhile, Mizu, he's shown up, but he does get caught out and immediately gets taken down. And they even got the tornado up onto Polison. Laguna there. Moon will get the kill on the lightning bolt. And GXR still trying to run. Cyclone up. They have the lockdown to really lock down this Lesh. It looks like they probably will. There's a hook shot on the backside onto the Zeus though. They're going to try and make a play onto Moon, and they will get at least the Zeus. So they do finally get something for their trouble.
They've got magic on the Lina, magic on the Luna, magic on the Zeus, on the Lion, even a Brewmaster. And you just don't have anything to mitigate it. So GXR, in contrast to how their lineup is, they need to be a bit more patient here.
On the top lane, they have found the Luna. MidONE, they have had such a great start to this game. They don't want to start throwing it away now, but MidONE's gone. Alacrity looks like he is going to be safe, at least for now, but Arfu, he has the Laguna. He can't get in range, though. So johnxfire, he's the only one left behind, and they should be able to secure this kill. Eventually, johnxfire, Cogs out. He's going to try and make his way out of this. He does have a TP, but no. There's your Dragon Slave there from Arfu. They do get the kill. So no real target for them to get unless Alacrity shows up, and he just made the exact right time for SMG. Looks like he has. He'll break the smoke, but they have the vision with the Observer Ward on the cliff. Alacrity, he's going to try and run, but they will eventually get him. Polison, he's going to show up. They might want to try and trade with the hook shot. Not going to be on target. Arfu, he barely avoids it, and now they can turn to find a secondary kill onto johnxfire. They'll get him. It's Polison, he'll be the only one to be able to leave that area. They're going to lose their siege creep though, so they might have to tank it a bit with somebody's body. It's like Mizu's gonna stick around within your dream. They might try to force this fight. Glyph is out. Mizu, Spirit Vessel there from KP. Cinderbrew has been ignited as well. The Primal Split is out. Mizu's just trying to back out and find a way out of this situation, but Hookshot is there on Zafu. They've got the Lina, but Laguna is committed, so he's committed all his spells. Meta is there from In Your Dream, and the Eclipse was popped by MidONE. Nobody's dead yet. As johnxfire keeps rushing forward, he can't get a target. Meanwhile, KP does kill off Mizu, but Roger and MidONE, they're gonna end up dying.
That is not the trade you're looking for on SMG's end. They toss Alacrity around on the side lanes, but he's got travels. He doesn't really care too much about this movement. Although,
well, maybe he does, John. Alacrity, it's been caught. He's gonna try to TP, but no, the Primal Split's there and he just goes down. Showing up at the wrong time there for Alacrity, and this might just cost them that tier 2 top tower now.
SMG, they've smoked up his tree, but no one playing in the triangle area. The camps are already cleared out. Maybe they could swing around top, though.
Yeah. Oh, In Your Dream, that's a great target. They're going to get the Hex off immediately into the Light Strike Array and the Laguna. They pop everything and they get him. No BKB is able to be activated as Polison even drops. SMG, are they going to try and pressure the tier 2 mid? It's very low now. They're going to try In Your Dream with the illusions perhaps. Primal Split is there though, and that's going to make sure that nobody interferes. MidONE, he'll take the first Aegis. Well, he'll go back for the first Aegis of the game.
I think it was really the illusion rune that he managed to grab. The Dispel, removing the slow, removing the Spirit Vessel itself, just he became too tanky again. They're trying to clump up bot for tier 1 push, but the defense is coming out here.
Yeah, Mizu's around. Link up, he'll go straight forward. In Your Dream, gonna go for the reflection and pops the man on MidONE. He is dropping real darn fast and looks like he might make it 20 HP, but no, the rocket flare. They'll get the first life, and that probably means the secondary to come. Stun, no, it's off the mark. They don't land it, but it won't matter because Mizu's there with the Dragon Tail. They'll get the kill onto more Fu. He just melts, and Rogi, he's no luckier. 3 down for the side of SMG, trying to go after that bottom tier 1 tower.
Top tier 2 is being pushed in by SMG though. They're going to be able to find that tower. They've already lost their bot tier 2, so it's a bit of a trade. Let's see if GXR can catch someone. There is Moon here.
Yep, there is Moon indeed. He's going to jump away though. Alacrity's going to just charge him, however. Just charge him with the BKB and eventually you'll get him. They even found our Fu, but MidONE, he might be able to turn now. They're going to try and lock down Alacrity. johnxfire, he'll find the Lion. Rogi, he does get taken as Alacrity. He's still on the run. They couldn't kill him off. They're going to buy back on Rogi, but I'm not sure what the buyback's going to amount to.
But it is ramping up. I just worry about the scaling of everyone else. The Zeus, probably not going to keep that scalability into the late game until the Ag starts flying out. Brewmaster, speaking KP.
Yeah, KP, he's got the Primal Split up. He will be able to get off in time. They couldn't take him down. In fact, In Your Dream now going to go after Arfu instead. Hookshot is off the mark again from johnxfire. It won't matter though if they can break the gap as johnxfire now. He's got the cogs out. He'll push MidONE back, but the Eclipse is going to be there. In Your Dream, he can't get the Sunder off in time. It works against them. Alacrity is still going to show up, but he needs to get the hell out. Meanwhile, on the backside, Mizu is trying to deal with KP's Brewlings. Alacrity, he's back in after MidONE. The stun does connect. Maybe they still get the Luna, and they do. They lost In Your Dream, but it still works out. Arfu, he's not out of hot water either. He needs to run. Alacrity, though, is on the chase. Looks like they have got the Lina into KP now. No Primal Split charges left. Looks like he is set to fall to boot. It still ends up being a 4-for-2 trade, and that's without the Terrorblade.
They might need the next creep wave to come up soon, but there's nothing cutting it off. So nice racks coming out for GXR.
They must know that they've got that pretty big advantage now. In Your Dream, I mean, that last team fight. Oh, never mind who they found. It's going to be Rogi. Down on the Lion. Hookshot off the mark. It's going to hit the neutral creep, and that means KP is going to be okay.
That's going to be Aegis, Cheese, Ag Chart, and Rush number 2. And that should be a fairly nice Ag Chart to give towards Alacrity, and they do. But the map has shrunk for SMG. No outer towers left. They have to kind of group up when they go outside for the push. johnxfire's just kind of playing in between them in the bot lane, though.
Hookshot is there. johnxfire, he's on to the Zeus. He needs some help though, and they jump in now. Alacrity's there with the Shivers guard. They just blow him up. Fu, he can't escape from this. They've even got the spider legs on Alacrity just to make sure nobody gets away. Now the mid lane, MidONE, he must have thought he was safe, but Mizu's there. inYourdreaM's there. He's going to try and pop the Satanic and the Eclipse, but it does nothing.
Okay.
It does nothing, John. They get Rogi as well. This game is looking very over now. There's 3 heroes down with that buyback. GXR, if they realize it, they'll probably try for the tier 4 towers again. They might have to settle for another Rax instead. Mizu in, does get MidONE. There'll be no follow-up to it. He'll have to back off, but Alacrity won't. He'll go right in. It's a lot of damage on the left rack, and they just finger him down. Now GXR, they need to run. They overextend here. johnxfire, he's going to be left behind as well, and he'll drop. And they found another. They even found Mizu on the DK. He'll be the 3rd. And so in the end, they do go a bit too deep, and they get punished immediately by SMG.
Don't really know if it's going to be fully necessary, as it's still a tier 2 mid, tier 2 bot. It will open up a bigger high ground push, but it doesn't feel like it's going to melt fast enough to necessitate. Although,
here we go again. Paulison. Can they kill him off this time? Well, they've got Moon around. I think this time they should definitely get through him. Essence Ring, Heal is out, Pipe is there. Paulison, he's trying to get himself out. He's not going to make it. It is a lot of commitment, though, to try and kill off this Darn Enchantresses now. They might be able to get 1 lane of barracks here. Cliff out. Gonna delay things. Now you've got the respawns coming out from GXR. They don't have meta up for another 15 seconds, but inYourdreaM with the reflection is going to try and delay this. It's just not going to be enough. At least 1 range rack's gone, but now the hook shot's in. johnxfire, he's in by himself though. Alacrity is in the cogs now. What? He blinked right in the middle. There's nothing to take him out either. They don't commit too much anyway.
MKB coming through for inYourdreaM, which looks to be done. I think it's flying out now. So you've got the damage to go through that evasion, and he's saving up for the Ags next. He might not even need it if he gets a lucky Roshan next.
Yeah. That Roshan's going to be up in 1 minute 42 is who they found. Hookshot is there. Rogi's going to be targeted. Meanwhile, MidONE was around the area, but they're going to let him go. Who they jumped on next? It's going to be KP. Another hookshot. Trying to lock him down long enough before the primal split. They get him. Fu even getting caught out now. johnxfire, he just catches out 3 different heroes across the map. None of them have buyback.
Megas are just straight up game end.
I mean, johnxfire literally just set up that amazing team fight for GXR, and you're still against the Zeus Luna. They don't want to risk it. You never know. They're just going to play it safe, get the Megas up, and eventually you can go towards those tier 4 towers if you wish. It's a lot of damage. Mizu is in. He's got the stuns off on both of them, and now the hookshot again. A great split up, a Cots pushback, a secondary hookshot from johnxfire. They've locked him down. There's your buyback from MidONE. Moon does have one as well, but he's not going to pop it. You hold down, but you're against Megas now.
If you go in, it is an Ags.
Nice.
So inYourdreaM gets a free wish. It's a free Ags upgrade without Terror Wave, with a 10-second metamorphosis. And SMG are not in position to fight in. If they bought back on Zeus, they'd have Thunder Gods to scout here.
They're gonna try. MidONE's there. They can't really afford to let this one go, but the Roshan's already gone. Aegis is picked up. Ags is picked up. Hookshots is there. They've got 2 supports again. They're trying to burst out Mizu, and they will get him in time, but Rogi's gone. He'll buy back as well. Mizu will commit his own. johnxfire, he's onto the Luna again. MidONE, he just got nowhere to go. He's gonna die. It's a dieback for MidONE. KP's trying to run. He'll probably go down here as well. He'll go for another primal split. Meanwhile, on the side, another hookshot onto Moon. They found the Zeus. A nice Earth Spike from Rogi. Is it going to be enough? He will force stuff away, but now you might get a dieback on the Lion. johnxfire, he has been a real nuisance here on this clock. As he gets the rearm going, but he doesn't have the mana for the hookshot. Never mind, now he does. Does he find Moon? Rocket Flare is on target. Hookshot is off the mark, though. Meanwhile, towards KP, his 4th primal split charge has been activated. He is just never ending with this split. And the rest of GXR, they're in the base. They've had enough. They'll ignore KP. inYourdreaM gives the tip over. And they're onto the tier 4 towers now. The game's over, I'm pretty sure here. You can't really defend. MidONE has no buyback, and well, they won't call it. But the ancient is exposed, and GXR, if you're not going to call it, they'll go for the fountain dive right onto Moon. Hook shots there. They'll get the Zeus before the game officially ends.
Yep, they clean up. GXR, a lot of patience in this game. They managed to hold out. They managed to build up in inYourdreaM. SMG, it looked like they were finding that early burst.